Hello everybody, welcome back to Battlefleet Gothic with me, Spitfire. It's been a while since we've had a look. Orcs are out, of course, we're doing a video on them soon. I wanted to make a short comparison between Imperial and Chaos ships, visually of course. Let's start off right at the bottom. So yeah, they're really small in comparison to battleships, but there is our Cobra destroyer. Very small, of course, basically just an escort ship. It looks like an escort ship, you know, got the shrouding fins, the engines, and of course the distinctive Imperial prow. The Firestorm frigate, which looks very similar to later Imperial ships as well. The straight design, the prow, that lance cannon. Is that lance cannon? Yeah, it's like prance, like lance prance, and our sword frigate. So, bear with me. The cruisers as well. Looks kind of similar to the Firestorm frigates, of course. You only get two types of ships. The difference being a heavy prow lance and a torpedo launcher. And then we move up to the heavy cruisers, which are a little bit bigger, but to be honest, they're kind of fundamentally the same design as the light cruisers. I mean, the only difference you'd be able to spot between them is that between the Tyrants and the Dominator, the Dominator of course having that, the only real difference is that they have basically just 4 extra guns slapped on and a little bit bigger. But then another difference comes between the cruisers and the battle cruisers. I mean, look, apart from the turrets, there's no bloody difference, is there? That kind of annoys me because they just kind of all look the same. And then we have our battleship, which is a bit of a fucking letdown, except the fact it's so goddamn big. It's also really slow. That pisses me off as well. So, for visual wise, battleship, battlecruiser. Battleship being slightly bigger, but otherwise just a slightly bigger battlecruiser. Well, heavy cruiser to be honest, with some extra guns slapped on. It's kind of depressing really, to be honest. Let's just quickly return to main menu. Let's have a look at Chaos ships. Chaos ships having a hell of a lot more distinctive, to be honest. The Infidel Raider, of course, having missile pods and a light torpedo launcher. The Idolator Raider, having that pretty weird looking prow lance. And then we have the Idol class destroyer. It kind of has the chaos features of the swept-back hull, but apart from that, let's have a look at the light cruisers. The light cruisers, of course, looking like their ships because they have all those multiple turrets. They have those 2 turrets. They have those 2 big turrets. And for the most part, yeah, they kind of look like how a ship should be, to be honest. And then we have the normal Hellbringer, which has fighter bays instead. But just look at the design. I mean, this is what I call a cruiser because, you know, it has all those turrets and stuff. It doesn't look like the same thing over and over and over again. Then we have our normal cruisers, which again look a lot different. You know, this time having all those multiple gun platforms, turrets, and a lot bigger too. I mean, compare the size. That's a lot bigger. And then we have our murder class cruisers as well, which has all those multiple turrets as well. I mean, you know, that's kind of what a heavy cruiser should look like. You know, bigger, stronger, eviler. And then we have our battlecruiser, which looks bigger. You know, all those turrets at the top, but it's just so much bigger. It's like, why does Imperials are so nuts about their ship sizes? It's kind of annoying because it's like, hey, I have a battlecruiser and a heavy cruiser that's just a light cruiser that's slightly bigger, and Chaos is like, yeah, look at all my fucking shit, bitch. I got so much, I got these gun turrets and everything. Alright, let's go into battle. Cruiser clash. Bring the ordnance launch bays. And then escort ship for the hell of it. Come on, that's a badass looking fleet. First game of the battlecruiser. Let's compare sizes. Yeah, look, the battlecruiser is meaner looking. Let's compare the normal cruiser next to it as well. Well, yeah, it looks a hell of a lot meaner, doesn't it? I mean, compared to it, I mean, look at all those goddamn guns. You know, I mean, a battlecruiser is basically just a heavy cruiser with more stuff stacked to it. But you can actually see all the stuff that's been added to it. I mean, all those gun platforms, the turrets, in comparison to the heavy cruiser. Usually I like to do a straight formation like this. Have the infidel just sitting there.
Just show us something to kill. Setting course.
So it's quite likely that they've brought themselves an absolute crap ton of
Your
fucking shit.
orders. For the ruinous powers. For the dark gods. Engines hot.
So seriously, look how badass that looks. Come on, come on. Look at it. Ooh.
Command me.
To be honest, I don't prefer my ships to be firing at 9 kilometers.
Your orders. Just show us something to kill.
Actually, let's have them all fight at 6. Speed difference between 225 for the light cruisers, 275 for the heavies, and 188 for the battlecruiser. It
Ready eternally.
doesn't have any upgrades on it, I believe.
Ready eternally.
What we'll do is that we'll quickly pull that back.
We have sighted an enemy ship.
Why can't it? Ugh. How annoying.
Your orders.
Alright. I was trying to do the old
For the dark gods.
tactic of where you would
Moving to those coordinates. Just show us something.
okay, focus on the heavy cruiser. That one needs to run the fuck away. That's being taunted.
Command me.
You could probably tell by now that I absolutely fucking suck at this game.
We have sighted an enemy ship. We have sighted an enemy ship.
Why are you just sitting there? Oh, why?
Just show us something to kill.
So, I believe for the most part, should be able to.
Command me. Get that guns prepared at once. Your orders.
break them in mind and body.
Ready eternally. Just show us something to kill. Ready eternally. For the dark
We'll beat up that light cruiser first.
your orders. Forward to the slaughter. Break them in mind and body. Cruising speed sync. Slaughter them.
Okay, and then their cruiser ran away as well for some reason.
For the dark gods.
You could make the case that I suck at this game. And I do.
Command me.
Very, very much.
For the dark gods. Just show us something to kill.
I love how it's like almost impossible to crit the AI ships. I mean, like, they can just warp out if they want to. Really weird. There's 3 other Chaos battleships you can get, that battle cruisers. Put dynamic influence in for instance. I'm not intended it for be as flagship for very long. Next level we'll get a cruiser, well, a heavy cruiser. And we should be able to round them out. Assassination. How many cruisers will I be able to get? A lot. You know what? Screw it. Let's go for a cruiser lineup. I was talking about earlier, at least the Chaos cruisers and battle cruisers actually look like they are moving fortresses in space. I mean, look at the Imperial one. It's like, hey, we've got some big guns. That's about it. But with the Chaos ones, look, hey, we've got anti-aircraft guns. We've got plasma guns. We've got missile launchers. We got everything.
We have sighted an enemy ship. Ready eternally.
So what we'll do is that we'll just rush the Overlord. That's it.
Tactical cogitators engaged. Ready eternally. Just show us something to kill.
What they have is probably a battlecruiser and 2 heavy cruisers or something, but I'm not particularly bothered. They'll take far too long
Your orders.
to kill my stuff, so we'll just rush for the
We've sighted an enemy ship.
cruiser.
Your orders. Cruising speed set. Return to normal function. Break them in mind and body. Get that damage repaired at once.
Oh, wrong target, it's that one. Swarm it.
We have sighted an
Look,
enemy ship.
look, you see how quickly my ships are being critted?
For the dark gods.
It takes like fucking forever to crit a chaos ship, to be honest. Well, these guys are like, hey, yeah, we critted your ship. We crit all your ship stuff.
For your souls. For the dark gods. Tremble, the chaos comes. Ready eternally. Return to normal function. Cruising speed set. Repair my ship or else. Command me.
I think I might end up titling this video to complaints of a very bad player.
Your orders. For the dark gods. Command me. Just show us something to kill. Command me. Just show us something to kill. Ready eternally.
Let's see, still haven't critted it yet.
We'll follow your command for now. Cruising speed set.
Oh look, no. Do you see how long it's taken to crit that? Alright, I'm gonna title this Confessions of a Very Bad Player because you can see I can't play this game worth shit. As Imperials, I was actually I was losing on easy difficulty a lot. This one will have. I think micro warp jumps are probably very useful. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me absolutely fail so badly. And I'll see you next time when I have the Chaos Battleship and then the Orcs next. See you next time.